July hits and something fascinating happens in the book business. While most authors watch their sales drop 30 to 40% and quietly panic, a small group of strategic authors actually use these exact same months to build the foundation for their biggest sales quarters ever. The difference isn't luck or genre, it's understanding that summer isn't a slump you survive. It's a strategic window you exploit while your competition is on autopilot. The summer sales decline is real and predictable. June through August see consistent drops across almost every genre as readers shift their attention to travel, outdoor activities, and different content consumption patterns. But here's what the data actually shows. The authors who maintain consistent marketing presence during summer months see 50 to 70% higher sales in September and October compared to authors who go dark. Summer isn't about immediate sales. It's about positioning for the peak buying season that starts the moment Labor Day ends. Today, we're breaking down exactly how successful authors turn the summer slump into their biggest competitive advantage of the year. And if you find this analysis helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We analyze publishing strategies and industry patterns every single week. Let's start with why summer sales drop, because understanding the psychology changes everything. Research shows that summer readers don't stop reading. They change how and what they read. Beach readers want lighter, faster books. Travelers need compelling audiobooks. Parents default to family time instead of evening reading routines. The total reading time stays relatively consistent. It just fragments differently. Here's where most authors make their critical mistake. They see declining sales numbers and reduce their marketing spend, slow down their content creation, and essentially disappear from their audience's awareness, right when reader attention is actually more available. Think about it. Your readers might buy fewer books in July, but they're consuming more social media while sitting at baseball games and hanging out at pools. They're more likely to engage with behind-the-scenes content because they have mental space for lighter engagement. The strategic authors understand something crucial. Summer is when you build relationships and awareness that convert in fall. One romance author tracked this precisely. She maintained her normal email frequency and social posting schedule through summer while her peers went quiet. Her summer sales dropped 28%, right in line with industry averages. But her September sales jumped 63% year over year, while the industry average increase was 18%. The difference was that she stayed present in her readers' minds during the slow months, so when buying season returned, she was top of mind. And this is exactly where smart authors use tools differently. Instead of printing static URLs that might change, they use dynamic QR codes through platforms like Mins in their printed bookmarks and promotional materials. Update your summer offer to point to a Beach Reads bundle. Come September, that same printed QR code switches to your fall release pre-order, same physical materials, different strategic focus each season. Now let's talk about who's actually reading more during summer, because this is where you find unexpected opportunities. While your primary audience might slow down, specific reader segments actually increase their consumption. Teachers and academics suddenly have time. Parents looking for kid-free reading moments grab books for brief escapes. Business travelers stuck in airports need compelling content. International readers in winter climates are in their peak reading season. Here's what this looks like in practice. One thriller author analyzed her summer sales by geography and discovered that while her US sales dropped 35%, her UK and Australian sales stayed flat. She redirected 20% of her summer ad spend specifically to international markets during their winter months and saw her global revenue stay within 15% of her spring numbers instead of the 40% drop she'd experienced in previous years. These summer reading challenges present another counterintuitive opportunity. Readers with more flexible schedules often commit to reading goals during vacation months. Successful authors create simple summer challenges for their communities. Read 5 books from my backlist and get exclusive bonus content. Participate in our summer book club focused on beach-friendly reads. These challenges keep engaged readers active and create social proof that attracts new readers who see the community activity. The content strategy shifts too. Research shows that behind-the-scenes content performs 30 to 40% better in summer than during busy fall months. Readers have mental bandwidth for author life updates, writing process insights, and community-building content that feels less urgent than book launch campaigns. Share your research process. Show your revision strategies. Take readers behind the curtain of how you're preparing for your fall release. This builds anticipation and relationship depth without requiring immediate purchase decisions. Quick pause. I need 20 seconds of your time. I wouldn't interrupt if this wasn't worth it. You printed a QR code linking to your sales page, but is it the right page? You have no way to test. With Mins, you swap the destination anytime. Try a different landing page, see what converts, and keep the one that works. No reprinting needed. Links in the description, www.mins.at. All right, where were we? Here's the perspective shift that changes everything. Summer isn't about summer sales. Summer is about building the systems and assets that create fall momentum. Case studies show that authors who use slow months for strategic preparation consistently outperform those who treat summer as downtime. Content creation during summer means you enter fall with assets ready to deploy. Record your podcast episodes in July, write your blog posts in August, create your social media content batches during slower weeks. When September hits and your audience engagement spikes, you're not scrambling to create content. You're deploying a prepared content calendar while focusing your energy on launch activities and reader engagement. Strategic partnerships develop better during slower periods too. Other authors, podcasters, and industry professionals have more bandwidth for conversations in summer. These relationship-building discussions turn into fall collaboration opportunities. Joint newsletter promotions, collaborative book bundles, and cross-promotion campaigns work best when you establish the relationship months before execution. The analytics opportunity is huge but overlooked. Summer's lower volume gives you cleaner testing data. Try new ad targeting parameters with lower financial risk. Test different email subject lines with smaller consequence if they underperform. Experiment with new content formats while audience expectations are more forgiving. Learn what works during low-stakes months so you can deploy proven strategies during high-stakes fall launches. And this brings us back to systems thinking. Authors using dynamic QR code platforms like Mins can test different landing page strategies all summer without reprinting anything. Your printed bookmarks QR code can point to different offers weekly while you track which converts best. By September, you know exactly what messaging resonates, and you deploy it at scale during peak buying season. The authors who win long-term understand that publishing success isn't about maximizing every single month. It's about strategic patience and using slow periods to build advantages that compound during peak seasons. Here's your summer momentum strategy. First, maintain consistent communication with your audience even when immediate sales soften. Relationship building during quiet months creates conversion readiness during busy months. Second, redirect resources toward content creation and system building instead of cutting marketing entirely. Enter fall with assets ready instead of starting from zero. Third, use summer's lower stakes for testing and learning so your fall campaigns deploy proven strategies instead of expensive experiments. If you found this analysis helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We put out new content every week analyzing what actually works in publishing. Drop a comment below and tell me what summer strategy you're testing this year. I read every single one, and if you want these strategies delivered straight to your inbox every week, subscribe to our newsletter. The sign-up link is in the description, and if you're serious about building systems that work across seasons, check out Mins. Their dynamic QR codes let you update your offers and campaigns without ever reprinting your promotional materials. Same bookmarks in books for years, different strategic focus each season. Head to mins.at to get started. Summer isn't a slump to survive. It's a strategic window to build what your competition won't see until your fall sales prove them wrong.